Close your eyes for just one moment and think of a single, vivid memory. It is a smell, perhaps fresh cut grass, or the comforting scent of an old, faded t-shirt. Maybe it is a sound, the rhythmic creaking of a wooden porch, or the soft, silent whisper of a warm summer breeze through the trees. Why does that memory feel so heavy? Why does it carry such a persistent, quiet pull, an ache that you cannot quite explain? You are not alone in that feeling. It is the feeling of coming home to a place that no longer exists, a place called our childhood. But look around us today, in this modern, hyper-connected world, where everything is faster, louder, and more convenient. Our children play, but often, they are looking at screens, not skies. Our schedules are full, but we are often empty of presence. We spend so much time planning for the next thing, the next accomplishment, the next purchase, that we are rarely in the thing that is happening right now. We have exchanged the simple and slow for the efficient and synthetic. And in that bargain, something profound, something essential to the human experience, has been lost. We look at these old photos, and we see something missing, but we do not know how to find it again. Let us look at that first image, the boy with the mud on his face, sitting in that beautiful, sloppy puddle, with a stick and a metal bucket. He is smiling with a pure, unfiltered joy that consumerism cannot buy. We live in an age where we are told that our children need the newest educational app, the latest electronic gadget, the trendiest branded toy. But this child shows us a fundamental truth, that the world is inherently a magical place, and imagination is the only currency we need to unlock it. For a child, a stick is not a stick. It is a sword, a walking cane, a magic wand. It can build a bridge or defend a castle. Dirt is not dirt. It is a playground, a canvas for artwork, a secret recipe for a magical potion. We spend so much money buying them toys, when the best toys in the entire world have always been, and will always be, the simplest things. A stick. Dirt. Stones. Buckets. Water, and time. When we strip away the synthetic, we reveal the soul of play. And now, look at the second image, the father and the son, their hands, stained with grease, looking under the hood of that beautiful, old car. Their connection is not formed in a rush, but in the slow, deliberate process of understanding how something works. It is messy. It is difficult, and it is surely taking the father 10 times longer than if he just did it himself. But he is not doing it for the car. He is doing it for the boy, and more importantly, for the man the boy will become. He is teaching patience, critical thinking, and the satisfaction that comes from fixing something with your own 2 hands. He is showing his son that he trusts him with a responsibility. We are so obsessed with efficiency, with checking things off our list, that we forget that the list itself is not the goal. The goal is the shared memory, the priceless connection, that can only be built in the slow moments, the awkward moments, the moments that take extra time. Move to the third image, the serious young man, pushing that old, manual mower across the uneven grass. He is not just cutting the lawn. He is cultivating his character. Call it old-fashioned, call it outdated, but there was a profound wisdom in that era, the era where money was not just given, it was earned, with effort and discomfort. When a child mows that lawn to earn their pocket money, they are learning the direct relationship between labor and reward. They are learning that they have the capability to contribute, that their work matters, and that nothing valuable in life is truly free. When we give our children everything too easily, we are not giving them a better life. We are giving them a fragile existence. We rob them of the chance to develop the resilience and the dignity that only comes from knowing you can face a hard task and finish it. We need that weight of earned accomplishment, that sweat on our brow, to ground us in reality. And this leads us to that poignant fourth image, the 3 siblings in the back of that open truck, the wind pulling their hair, looking back at a landscape that is both beautiful and melancholic. We see their freedom, their innocence, their simple, shared experience, and we feel a deep, complex pull. The words with the photo say it all, It is not just the years I miss, it is myself at that time, the places I was, and the people who were there with me. Nostalgia is not just a wish to be young again. It is a mourning for that version of ourselves that we cannot quite get back. That part of us that believed everything was permanent, that friends would be friends forever, and that our family would never change. We miss that specific sense of being held by a world we did not have to worry about yet. We miss the friends we sat with, the stories we told, the simple certainty of being exactly where we were supposed to be. They are gone, not just the years, but the entire world that existed around that child. Look at that quiet, powerful seventh image, the two children standing on the porch of their simple home, with that subtle text that feels like an obituary for a better time. They stand with a posture that does not feel unsafe. We used to leave doors unlocked, wave at strangers, and believe the world was good. Is it a romanticization of the past? Perhaps. Every era has its darkness. But this photo reminds us of a fundamental desire, a longing for a society built on trust, rather than suspicion. We are safer now in many ways, with our security cameras, our alarms, our digital surveillance. But are we more secure? Are we happier? We have barricaded ourselves behind walls of fear. We no longer know our neighbors. We view strangers with innate distrust. We miss a world where community was our safety net, and where the shared belief in the goodness of others allowed us to walk through the world with our heads held high. It is a world we traded, but did we get a good deal? All of these moments, all of these lessons, all of these lost values, they converge in that final, stunning image. The child, looking at that window, and seeing the smiling face of the older woman, an image that is both a reflection and a premonition. It is the most important lesson of all. It is a short trip. Enjoy it. We think we have so much time. We act as if our days are endless. We treat childhood as a problem to be fixed quickly, so we can get to adulthood. And we treat adulthood as a race to be won quickly, so we can get to retirement. And then we are the older person, looking in that window, and realizing it was all over in a blink. We must stop rushing. We must stop sacrificing the present for the vague promise of the future. The entire purpose of life is to be in the short trip, and to feel every bump on the road, and to savor every landscape. But what if the value of these photos is not just in remembering the past? What if we are missing the point? And making ourselves sad for no reason? We are longing to return to a simpler life, but we are the ones who made it complex. The true tragedy is not that the past is gone. The tragedy is that the values are gone, but they did not disappear because they were old-fashioned. They disappeared because we chose to abandon them. Nostalgia is a drug if we only use it to stay sad. It is a wasted emotion. But nostalgia can be a compass. We cannot turn back the clock. We cannot unlock every door, and we cannot buy the same truck again. But we can buy a stick. We can slow down. We can make our children work for what they want. We can be present for the people who are with us now. The value of the past is that it shows us exactly what we need to build right now, in the present. We have the power to make this trip a good one. Memory is a priceless gift. It is the only place where we can reclaim what has been lost. But the real treasure is not memory, it is presence. So, when you leave this moment, go and do something old-fashioned. Let your child play in the mud. Teach them how to fix something with you. Spend time sitting and listening. Tell them a story about when you earned your first dollar. Spend your days gathering moments, not things, because we all know that when the trip is over, we will not be wishing for more stuff. We will be wishing for one more moment, just one more. The time is now, and it is the only time you will ever have. Make it count, and enjoy it. It is a beautiful, very short trip. If this message resonated with you, and if these simple, human images brought a memory back to your heart, please share this video with someone you love. Let us remind each other, in a world that is always pulling us away, to come back to the things that truly matter. Please give this video a like to help us share this simple reminder with the world. And subscribe for more stories about life, about family, and about the slow and sacred journey that we are all on together. Thank you for your time and for your presence. And now, go and make a memory that you will one day miss.